runs it down sometimes. As we've seen, I believe last week didn't exactly have the greatest performance on the Alistar, but I think, you know, especially all of the old heads out there, they remember that Beryl was very good at this champion.
From Nongshim, some games, some DNF, some other teams aren't doing as well. That does also, there's the caveat that, okay, well, if our weaker teams are prioritizing it, what does that say? But I feel like our stronger, like, you're not going to let a fake Rachobi get his is what I'm saying.
Oh, they're looking for Beryl. They'll find him there as well. Wind becomes lightning, but the headbutt to get out of the way. Still, it's first blood that goes over to Raptor. And playing around this bottom lane has been the aim of the game, and they have succeeded. And Raptor wrapping around. Oh, no. Chu is going to see the Xin Zhao coming in, as there's the equalizer, but it's a great exhaust to make sure that she is probably going to have to use this flash. There it is, Wind becomes lightning. Some more needlework is going to come on through there, and in fact wasn't even necessary as Clear locks down another one. Down as Kellen is moving over here. Looks like it is just going to be DK that will be able to collect this. Do have grubs coming up in under a minute. And so it might be, you know, the potential double dragon angle. Very cool. I liked that conversation that we had over the last couple of days.
Competitive League of Legends that have really made it better. Second place Fearless draft, first place Tempo vibes.
Oh yeah.
100%.
That's how it works. As BNK should be able to get their first objective feat of strength here by taking a couple of grubs. DK used that vision control that they had just to steal one of them away. Is sweeping his way up towards this Rift Scuttler. Blue's just going to immediately come over, try and bully him out here. There's a nice knock-up. Permafrost comes in as Showmaker might be able to get enough damage as the Crescent Guard does come on through. Wind becomes lightning. It's a lot of damage onto Showmaker, and he just cleans it up. Vikla looks for the angle. The flash out from Showmaker gets him over the wall, and now Clear could be in trouble as well. The Permafrost comes down. The Harpoons connect, and Shiu picks one up, and DK right back in it. Still, BNK have started it up. Beryl and Aiming moving in. We do have a Sejuani on her way. The ulti from Kellen goes completely wide though, and Lucid just walks on over. Beryl manages to pick it up because he just collects himself a smite. Now the equalizer is cooking all of them still. But Aiming currently just parked here in mid. Lucid looking to try and lock this one down, but does have Raptor hot on his heels. Inside track there for Showmaker though, does get control of that wave quite nicely.
Bringing the Gwen in.
Yeah, teleport to come on forward as Aiming gets slowed down. Winter's Bite will connect as Showmaker goes over the wall. Piercing Arrow does a lot of work as the culling comes down, and Beryl flashes on top of the Gwen, delivers her to the backline. That's almost a bad idea, but still Clear is going to get taken down. The equalizer, great position, still a flash out from Showmaker as Vikla tries to get on top of him, but he leaves Raptor to the wolves! Or the Raptors, I guess, because that's the pit that he's in. Still, they're all just, in the death chamber. That is 3 on the floor for BNK, and they are falling apart.
We've had so many Sundered Sky junglers who are very hard to kill because they get that healing back. It's just an honest, I am very tanky jungler right now.
Yeah, well, Emperor's Divide going to come on through there, and Showmaker just gets himself out of the way as Beryl looks for that trample stun. Kellen holds the door, but can he keep himself alive? The answer is yes, but he leaves his AD carry for the Wolves. Aiming picks up the kill, but now he's in trouble. The headbutt, the heroism here from Beryl is not enough to save Aiming, who is well and truly in the wrong spot. 1 for 1 as both AD carries lying on the floor. Vikla now moving up, but they leave Showmaker in this bottom lane, and he might be able to take this turret. Let's just see. Feats of strength already over to DK as they did lock down that kill, and that's a teleport in. Man, they really want to kill Showmaker. They have wanted to kill him for a very long time. Vikla doesn't have ult. Kellen's going to come on over and try and lock this guy down. Maybe they could get it. The answer is yes, but still, that is a lot invested to take down this Yone.
Hanging around though, if they get a steal here, this would be an absolute travesty.
Well, Rift Herald is just going to have a swim. As we can see here, Shiu moving on over, but Diablo gets on top of him. Aiming has turned back up. Flash out from Shiu, but the flash over from Diablo. It's almost suicidal, but I think it may just work. The headbutt, the pulverize onto 4, but there's no one there to do damage. And DK, they say if you guys can throw a lead, so can we.
This is what we need to do. Get the Braum passive down and just go in. The Lucian leads the charge. It's a little bit scrappy, it's a little bit messy, but that's Rise Group. They're going to get the Dragon in a big influx of gold, and BNK FearX are back in control.
That's the kind of play we're looking for. Is Lucid just starting this up?
Oh, they Yeah, I mean, this is the Rise Group special. They will get Victor's TP at a minimum. Let's see how far they're willing to go, though. Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Clear could be in a lot of trouble as the exhaust does come down. Pulverize connects onto Clear, but you can see she's almost dead, and he gets it in the 1v4. Finally, he does go down, but a 1-for-1, that's not what DK were looking for, because Vikler is just taking an inner turret here on this top side of the map. And DK get nothing but the scraps.
Massive ults from Dplus on the back of that play, just trusting his mechanics. No cleanse, just outplays.
Well, there's the knock-up onto Kellen, and he's just exploded. When Showmaker does decide to do stuff, it looks real good.
Yeah, I was talking so positively. I'm like, oh, BNK FearX in a great position. Their support gets exploded. Oh!
Vikler finds the flash onto two of them. Great headbutt to try and taxi barrel out, but he's so incredibly low. That's a brilliant Zonya's there from Vikler to avoid the Glacial Prison, and Lucid has to flash to get himself out of the way once again. Clear is fighting a difficult fight. Will be able to take one, but Xiu this time is going to punish him. And Diablo looking to try and take another one down as Xiu in no man's land. And Showmaker going to get flashed on there by Raptor, does have to flash himself away, and it's only Showmaker left standing. DK in turmoil right now.
Considering how this fight started with Kellen getting exploded, BNK FearX finding so much out of it, and I think the fact that they didn't have the equalizer, didn't have the ult from the virus.
Unfortunately.
Oh, they are starting this.
Okay.
BNK FearX will find it, but what's the health?
Beryl looking for a bit of an angle as the equalizer goes down there as well. Vikler diving towards Xiu, but he may have dove too far as Showmaker snaps himself back. Mid laner for support though, decent trade here for DK.
There's no
as
towers
Raptor
here.
and Kellen looking for an angle. Teleport back available here for Xiu as well, who can recharge that health bar, aiming with the cleanse, but still gonna get slowed down. Crescent Guard, that allows DK to disengage. And there is a teleport back in. Clear once again closing the gap to exhaust down onto Showmaker, and Clear is just a man possessed in this game. This guy is a monster. Why the hell did you pick the Rumble and not the Gwen?
Highest damage target, shut him down with the exhaust, and just survive on blinking health bar to make the play. He's getting so much value from it. There was Showmaker, and it allowed him to make the play happen, when it honestly seemed like a bit of a suicide mission.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of sustain from that as well. Second Dragon going to be picked up from BNK FearX here, and now a substantial lead. They're just going to go straight towards Sadaka, and Dplus are nowhere near right now to contesting this.
That's 3 objectives in a row picked up here for BNK. Baron power play not exactly massive, but they already had a 5,000 gold lead. This is pretty huge. This game has very quickly slipped away from DK. They came up to a waterfall, and it wasn't one of the ones that the Salmon can actually get up, unfortunately.
Never can count a team out, and it goes both ways, you know?
Yes.
You've always got to watch out for these teams in a winning position, because things can always get a little bit scrappy, a little bit crazy, a little bit goofy, but right now, in a good position. There's a lot of engage on Dplus. It's the zoning.
Sometimes you want to press R, and guess what? Kellen pressed R. It's okay, Raptor tanking up the turret for a very long time. Kellen there as well. He just gives it the door, and Diablo does eventually take that one down. Still, Showmaker took the outer on top side.
I feel like sometimes teams get really flustered when Dragon and like Baron are up at the same time, and they heavily lean one side. I do think BNK FearX have so much control they can kind of do this, but just setting the 80 carry down, pick up the Dragon, maintain control around Baron, 100% the correct move. And now they've secured that. They can move up here. Clear might be in trouble though.
Yeah, there's the knock-up, connects onto the Gwen as the exhaust is going to be put on cooldown. That could be a big deal, and in fact, he's just dead. Lucid collects it just as the snapback was coming on through. That is a huge pickup here for DK. For Beryl to try and get himself back in, as there is the flash to try and lock down Xiu. Can he get the equalizer down? The answer's no, but the Baron just goes over to DK. They're happy to collect that. Now 4 versus 4 on the Rift. Purple buffs secured. And I love that. Use Xiu and manage to get yourself a Baron against the flow of play. Headbutt back from the Pigeon is okay. That's a decent amount of damage to come on through there. On to Raptor as aiming gets himself into a better position, but the cow's still going to go down. I think if Lucid can get himself out, it might be all right, but he does not make it, and that is a double for Diablo. I could have sworn the DK might have been able to make their way out of there, but instead, it's a great wraparound here for Raptor to make sure that they take away 2 of these Barons.
Clutch. They take away a lot of Barons, and
Showmaker trying to get some damage onto Raptor here, but it looks like it will be this inhibitor to go down. Equalizer coming on through there as Clear once again back in the fray. And she could just be dead here. Raptor almost destroyed his aiming, not going to be able to cleanse that. That is just death. And with this inhibitor going down as well, it's only Showmaker and Beryl left alive, desperately trying to defend their base. It's almost a negative 2,000 gold Rebel Baron power play. Oh, these Salmon just cannot get anywhere near up this waterfall as BNK are going to take away the second inhib and looking to finish off this first game against Dplus KIA. The Pulverize not going to connect there onto Vikla, finds him, goes golden, and down goes Showmaker. They collect their target. There's the culling as well, and oh my goodness, BNK, such dominance here in the early game. We'll skip the bit in the middle, and that late game was just beautiful.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.